Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Your boy Blade Brown.
For real, and here we come back with another episode after a week. Action-packed week of some good fights, you feel me?
You did.
Yeah, we linked up, we went live, did a little special, you know what I'm saying, was commentating, getting our little commentate on, checking out every little fight. But there was a real good weekend for fights, man. Even the fight I didn't see came with a cold knockout,
man.
So, for real, man, shit, let's just get right into this shit, man. What you liked about Saturday night, man? What you seen? Well,
I liked everything. Well, what you want to start? We can start with the Zone. Okay, first, the Zone, it was Bam Rodriguez against Christian Gonzalez. That was the main event, but you know how boxing is with the tricky schedule. We was just finished watching this Shakur fight. And I stumbled into it.
Yeah, you had literally forgotten. And that's your boy.
Come on,
bro. That's how you know boxing be on the tricky shit, because you didn't even realize you forgot that your boy was fighting.
Man,
we caught it like
fighting. So we caught like the 9th round.
Yeah, we did.
And it was pretty decent. It seemed like it was a tough fight for him.
Yeah, it was one of the ones that push you to your limit.
But what I didn't know is he had a broken jaw.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, when did he get a broken?
I think like round 3 or 4.
Damn, dog.
So he fought with a broken jaw that whole
that's
time.
what's up. That show your determination to get that shit done.
Yeah, so
fighting with that broken jaw, that's something different.
Yeah, so he won with a majority decision. So that was the only one we got to see on that.
Yeah, I look at the highlights. I think he won it.
Yeah,
it was a good judge call.
So next we can go to the Showtime card. That one. Same time as the Shakur fight, so
right.
I didn't catch that fight till the next day, literally.
Man, for real.
Seen the highlight on IG, so
it was a good fight up until the knockout.
Yeah, no, it was a good ass fight.
Yeah, they was getting it in, huh? What round was the knockout?
It was the 7th.
Oh damn! Yeah. That kind of earlier than I expected it was. Damn.
It was Brian Mendoza versus Sebastian Fundora.
Mm-hmm.
And Fundora was the favorite.
And that was Fundora's first loss, right?
Yeah.
Damn. And what was I don't know about Brian Fundora's record. What was his like?
Fundora, he was probably somewhere maybe like 16 or 17-0.
Oh, he was a 0-5-2. Okay, then damn, man.
No, that was Fundora. Mendoza.
Yeah,
he had 2 losses.
Oh, he had 2. Oh man, so
he lost 2. He lost 2 of the last 3. And then the last fight he fought, they said he beat an undefeated guy that he wasn't supposed to win.
Damn,
knocked him out.
So, for real. So, man, that's a way to rejuvenate your career, especially you beating that guy that everybody was watching. You feel what I'm saying? For real, they had a lot of high hopes from Vendora. Man, he was talked about a lot. So for him to go ahead and knock that out, that's dope. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he didn't keep his range with his jab. That's one thing. Like when you 6'7", but then you packed it to 154 pounds. So that's kind of it's already like taxing on your body.
Nah, that definitely is though.
But yeah, he didn't use his jab, and oh boy, he kept coming with the left. He kept coming with it, but he not no success with it. But I guess he seen something. He figured that eventually he'd catch him.
Yeah, that was a cold ass knockout, man. He hit him with that bow, dazed him. He was falling down.
Yeah, calling with 2-piece.
Yeah,
because even when he was throwing it, he was looping it with the knockout. He shorted it up and caught it with a quick beam.
For real. That's all they do. Touch that button and it's pretty much over as you touch it. He was dazed on his feet.
He was dazed on his feet.
Yeah, he was knocked out. That'd be the coldest when you knocked out, because that's the worst type of knockout, because when you just get knocked out, you just go straight down. A technical knockout, they stop it. But if you knocked out on your feet, you at the mercy of, man, at least 3 to 4 more hits. It depends on how it go down, and that can really, man.
And he 2-pieced him on the way going down.
Yeah,
usually, sometimes the punches don't be flush.
Exactly.
Flush. He caught him on his shit.
Yeah, he wasn't getting up from that. That was basically it.
He rose up and he was just sitting there, but he was like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm cool.
Hell nah, because guess what? As soon as you would have got up, it was still more
coming.
More to come, because the round wasn't over. So you wasn't gonna be able to get that back to get yourself together. Cause for real, he would have meant that's one thing. Man, for real, he would have, if it was the end of the round, that was crazy, because he could have just got up and just got his little shit together and been like, woo, but that was too much time left. Yeah, he was about to get that ass knocked out again. So
so now Mendoza, he's the interim WBC champion.
Man,
belt, so
that's
basically
crazy. How shit changed just like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real.
In line probably after Zoo, depending on how it come around, but he'll be in line for title shot, depending on who got the belt at the time.
Damn, how the tables have turned, right?
That fast.
Man, like I say, this has been a year for the upsets. You get what I'm saying? The fighters that you think gonna win the fight, and been losing.
And it's crazy because when I want to see Fundora fight on the I think it was the Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia around that time, but they had the undercard and to the fight, and I had went and I seen him fighting. This when he was fighting at like 2 p.m.
Yeah,
like club fighter. So just to see him build himself up, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, exactly, for real. Like I said, he got himself out there. You know, just like I said, man. Sometimes it's just the other man night. Like you feel me? And with a knockout, man, shit. If they catch you with the right one, the mistake. Man, that's really all it takes, like, you know. So yeah, man, this is crazy. Boxing want to put all that shit going on in one night. You know what I'm saying? For real,
so it's
man. You know how much money y'all could have made if y'all would have just balanced it out. And this man would have been had that fight on this Friday, a Saturday, had this on next weekend. Cause man, think about it, they would have waited till next weekend. That weekend, man, they had a whole open weekend, man, for real.
But see, usually the better card not gonna do that. Cause they like, we the better card, we gonna get the numbers anyway. You feel me?
Exactly, for real.
If another entity was the better card, they'll do the same thing. So that's just how fucked up the sport of boxing,
man.
is.
You know how I go, man. The politics, boxing,
that shit crazy.
Politics. So okay, did you hear anything Fundora talk after the fight was over? Did you hear any press talk?
Yeah.
How did he sound?
He sound like he was okay.
Okay.
He didn't make no excuses. He just was just like, shit, man, I got caught like the better man won.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? For real. But he sounded like he was still himself though. Like you feel me? That's what I mean. Like, you know, like I say, the Floyd Mayweather effect. The one loss make people think that it's all over for you, and it's really not. Like, you know, so yeah. So that was good. That's dope as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like, shout out, man. I like you though, bro. You're a good fighter. You're a good young fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying. Just get back in there. You know, man. You can avenge that, like, you know what I'm saying, get a run back. But like I said, you definitely got high hopes because you still a good fighter. So and you young, so you got a lot to learn. So you know that was just a learning situation. He just really caught you, bro. That's how it happens sometimes. You know, so hell yeah. So now
top rank Shakur Stevenson
got all the boxers,
man. Bro. All right, so the first fight it was Anton Cobb against Jalen Phillips. I didn't get to catch them. Did you catch that one?
Nah, I didn't catch that one. It was a little too early for me.
Yeah, so it was a majority draw for Cobb. You feel me? So,
and what weight class was that?
I'm not sure. I think they was probably welterweight, some shit like that. So then the next fight was Kelvin Davis versus Nelson Morales.
Did you see the Kelvin Davis fight? See, I didn't get to see that, man. Yeah. How did he do?
Oh, he did good.
Yeah, and that's the older brother of Keyshawn. So how long has he been boxing?
He been boxing, I'm guessing, probably at the same time as Keyshawn, but he took some time off during the pandemic. So he took 3 years off.
I see what you're saying. Oh, so they both started really got down at the same time. He just took his time off.
You feel me? So
and what weight is Kelvin?
I got it. He had he a junior welterweight.
He a junior welterweight. Okay. Oh, he won. Okay, he in there at 140. Huh? What's his? Was it?
I think he was like, when I looked at it, I think he was like 8-0 with like 4 KOs.
Oh, okay, for sure. So they both got that fresh.
They fresh.
Damn, that's cool. You and your brother starting off around the same. Usually it'd be the older brother that had tried, and you feel what I'm saying, and the younger brother come behind. But if y'all going through your career at the same time, y'all can support each other, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, in real time together. That's dope, man.
It was a good fight. He was going to the body a lot.
Yeah.
He used his jab. He used his power. You feel me? Like, and I think for him to get them rounds in, it'd be real key for these fighters to get them rounds in.
Yeah,
man.
true.
Like, them knockouts be cool.
Nah, but they don't prepare you.
Like, you got to get them rounds in, you know? So then the next fight, the Shoo Bruce Carrington.
Yeah, man.
Versus Brandon
that's crazy
Chambers.
Because that was still a little too early for me. Cause I'm thinking I'm about to watch Shoo. I'm like, man, the fight already over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man. For real.
Yeah, my son had a football game this weekend. So that shit kind of like,
man, you know, parenting always go over the margin. You feel what I'm saying?
Lingered over. I'm like, man, goddamn, the fight is on. Like,
for real, I got to go. Hell yeah, man. But from what I seen, man, Bruce looked like Bruce. Shoo looked like Shoo. Looked good. Like, you know what I mean?
KO second round. Yeah. Got in there, put him out.
Man.
You feel me?
Oh yeah, he
went to the body, like fast.
Hey, ain't gonna lie, man. These young cats be working that body. Yeah, they do. You know, ain't gonna lie. Like like I say, man, Shoo looking like Shoo, man.
Like I say, a featherweight.
Yeah, for real.
He ain't stacked up with all them because the rest of them guys is lightweight,
for real. So man, he really about to have his ring without really no goddamn interruption. You feel me? Because the more fights he got, the better he getting. I don't see nobody fucking with him to be real. So
I know Tyra ain't taking their time.
No, they definitely is.
Hopefully he get a little step up. But
you know I go like, and he gonna get it. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. He definitely look good every time I see him. You know, I had to post him on the page. Good win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But hell yeah. So what's the next?
The next fight was Troy Isley versus Roy Behringer.
Oh yeah.
He won by unanimous decision. You feel me? Troy had a good fight.
He did.
Step up fight. You feel me?
And what weight class they was?
Troy is at middleweight.
Okay.
Troy's swole as fuck.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hell
yeah. Some problems. You feel me?
All right, Troy. Heck yeah. I'm about to go check you out somewhere. Like definitely. You know, who he under? Top rank. Yeah. All right. Like I say, I ain't gonna have no problem finding you.
He was
you know, anybody else, I'm gonna have to go searching deep to find some shit. Top rank, I'll find you, bro.
Yeah, he was on that Olympic team with Shakur and them.
Oh yeah, the one that Bob Arum just grabbed up the whole goddamn world. Where he was like, "Oh, y'all on the Olympic team? Hell yeah, y'all come over here. I got some deals for y'all. Let's go." Yeah, top rank, all y'all top rank.
Yeah, you know, like got
for real. At one time, hey Bob, you be working, old man, for real. Hell yeah, so okay, I'm gonna have to check him out.
Unanimous decision, basically. Okay. I think it was an 8-round fight. He won every round.
Yeah, for real. He looked good.
Just physically dominating.
Oh yeah, okay. He won in physical dominating situations.
Yeah, he if you look at him, he got his body.
Oh yeah, for real though.
He got that look like he fucking nigga up.
Oh yeah, I got that.
He a boxer, but he got the power too though. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, they bring him around slowly, but
shout out Troy. I ain't gonna lie, man. You got a stable, Bob. You got a stable young studs, you feel me? That's facts.
So the next fight was Damian Kanaiba versus Curtis Harper. Yeah. That's where he came in, the heavyweight fight.
Oh yeah, that is where he came in. Oh yeah. The Russian guy against the other dude. Yeah. That's trying to be on, man. Oh boy, just said, I'm just here to get my checks, man. You feel me? Hell yeah, he got him. Yeah,
I think he's a light heavyweight or cruiserweight. He's somewhere right there.
Yeah,
I think he's going heavyweight though. But he looked pretty nice though.
Nah, he did look pretty good.
Like, got some power. Curtis Harper, he one of them guys that 5 or 6 losses, but he really don't go down. You feel me?
Yeah, so he really.
I think he got a TKO on that.
Yeah,
fight.
He did get a TKO. On him. He was hanging in there, but he got him out there at the end. Yeah, he was dazed on that feet. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty good. Now, like I say, that was good. And what's his name again?
Damian Kanaiba.
Damian Kanaiba. Yeah, right, for sure.
I think he's like Polish or Russian.
Yeah, he was Polish because he was talking about like how he was dedicated into his Polish history and stuff like that. And he was saying he named himself something that had to do with a certain type of Polish warrior that would fight people that they was outnumbered by and shit like that. So that was his backstory. So all right, we checking you. I'm gonna check you out. You know what I mean? For real.
I think he undefeated. I think he was like 9-0.
Yeah, for real. And that's what I was saying. I was like, he gotta he gotta look good against this situation because they watching, and it depends on how this dude make you look. Depends on how your spectators and the people who would invest in you, and he pulled that out at the end. And hell yeah, he rides his stock up, like, you get what I mean. So yeah, that was a good stoppage
fight. So that was basically the last fight of the undercards. Yep, it was the last fight of the undercards. So basically, next was the main event. So they had 3 fights, and the first fight was Keyshawn Davis versus Anthony Yigit, man.
Oh my God, hey man, Keyshawn's something different, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The movement that I seen, the way I usually see him just do his thing, but how he was moving in there, I was like, oh, that's another element I'd never caught. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh yeah, nah, he's something different. Yeah. Like, yeah, he was just. Yeah, that was just really just Keyshawn just tapping that. He was red, damn near. His face was damn near red by the second round. He was really, and then, you know, old boy was trying to Super Saiyan hype himself. That's when you know a fighter getting their ass whooped. They start screaming in the middle of the ring, come on, and all that shit like that. They bleeding by the face. They just really just trying to make it a dirty ass dog hunt. You know what I'm saying? For real, just to try to keep themselves pumped up and shit like that until eventually they go down. Like, you know. But nah, Keyshawn, like I say, man, that body shots he was landing. I said it. I was like, this gonna end by a body shot. Like, you know what I mean? For real. Yeah, for real. Because I kept seeing how he was hitting him in his body, and I was like, oh no. He hitting him that flush in the body. oh, he gonna catch it with a cold kidney
That's
piece.
one thing most young fighters don't do is go to the body.
Go to the body, yeah.
Go to the body.
Ain't gonna lie, nah. So that's what I mean. That's why I say they talk about he asking for those fights. But to be real, he's not one of them kids that I think that would jump in the water too early. He know he ready. Yeah. He just so happen don't have the fighting experience for as the wins and the wins. Thanks. But really the fighting experience and the knowledge and the IQ, he already has it already. Like, you know, he has that already. So by him calling out people, he won't get in that water. Even if he lose to a fighter, you won't say, oh, he lost because he was too ahead of his time. It doesn't mean somebody would just so happen to be better. And I already seen too many people better than him. So yeah, that would just be a situation to where the better man just beat him, and not because of his age or anything like that. Definitely. So yeah, so that's definitely the truth.
You know, that was a good fight. Like, he beat that body up, man.
Yeah, he did.
He was using them Lomachenko angles, man. He was moving to the left.
Man,
that side step.
That side step, I was like, oh, man, he got a cold side step, bro.
Hitting him with the uppercut to the body, left to the body.
To the body.
Hand speed, man, IQ,
right,
intelligence. Like,
man, you really using that young man strength, bullying him, power dosing them, like really handling them, really showing you, like he said, I could do what I want to you up in there. And he really proves, like I said, man, that his shit talking has been right on point every time. I ain't never disappointed. And this, with the sidestepping and the footwork I seen, the changing around, I seen another element that made me be like, okay, oh, all right, I see it, I seen it, but I see it now.
Come on, man,
like,
he ready. Like,
he ready.
I think he ready.
Yeah, he ready. He ready. He ready for a title defense, a title challenge, and everything. It just depends on, like I said, if it's his night or not, who he going against. Like, you know.
And that's the thing. He won't Frank Martin, but that just the politics of boxing, man. It's gonna be hard to make that fight, right now, especially so early, man. I would love to see it. And
like I say, and like you say, like Frank is more like, man, I got more fights than you. Yeah. Not that I won't fight you, just that, man, I'm trying to put myself in the contention for a belt when you just getting in here to get your name known. So, yeah, I would love to fight you, but, man, if I get an opportunity to go for something bigger that could plateau me to give me a chance to do this, because I'm getting my wins up there, and like I said, it will not be a step down, like, for skill-wise, but it'd be a step down in his trajectory. You get what I'm saying? It's like, man, like, and then they say I lose that now. Now I take myself out of position to even getting a title, you know what I'm saying, trot shot or something like that, because I done went out, and now you done kind of put yourself in my place. So now you getting my chances and everything. So that's the situation I see in that.
That's how that boxing go, man.
Yeah, and that is how that boxing goes. So that's what I mean. Like, I would definitely like to see that fight. Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't think Keyshawn is not inexperienced. It's just, like I said, Frank really like, bro, I'm, like you said, I'm trying to get the bigger fish. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and Arrow as a businessman, would try to, like, why would I go fight you if I can go get this fight against this guy to make me the #1 contender or for the belt? You feel me? I fight you, that don't make me number nothing. It just put a win on my belt, and it put a loss on yours, and it make me show who was the better fighter. But what did it really do for my career as my trajectory?
That's real. That's
like,
real.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
in that situation, that's when but now when two niggas is at their peak and they ain't fighting, or two niggas is young and they come across each other and they both got the same amount time experience of being a professional, then that's different.
We'll see. I'm gonna give you the pros and cons to that. The con to that is they fuck around and lose that fight, and it's looking like Wilder versus Joshua.
Yeah.
Where one man got 3 losses, the other man got 2 losses. Even though that fight still can be a big fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of want
I ain't gonna lie.
Boxing's so tricky, man.
Yeah, it is.
And I was
that's
thinking,
true.
like,
and that is true.
Some fights you gotta take them while you can.
Some fights you do gotta just be like, okay, let's just get this up out the way. Like, you know what I mean? You're right about that. But like I said, man, it's been a lot of shit talking with that, man. A lot of shit talking. For real, I ain't gonna lie. Keyshawn, the fire was in his eye when he got up that ring. That nigga was like, yeah, I want that other fighter across the street. But the cool thing about it is, what one dude said that he didn't say. He said Earl name. Why he always say, but he didn't really say Frank Martin name. He said Earl. He I don't know. He be on that nigga. Love saying Earl name. You notice that he didn't really say Frank Martin. He said that other fight over there, but he was like, but Earl. You know, he be on Earl, bro. And I was like, man, he said Earl name, and I was like, I was like, man, he was on Earl ass. And then, like I said, but Frank Martin said he didn't let that die down or nothing. That nigga added that nigga on Instagram and put the sign there, paper on the dotted line. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'll take that. Don't think I won't take it. You feel me? So it all depends on is, like I said, now if it's come to the situation where you see Frank ain't really getting a chance to advance, you get what I mean? He ain't getting another step up or another situation to put him in a condition. Now I would take that fight because it's like, oh, we both waiting around. Ain't nothing really happening here. These niggas holding this part down with all these fights they got going. Then let's go ahead and get out the way because we might as well do it because now it's just really, I'm just waiting my turn. We both just waiting our turn and our shot.
See, for him it's tricky because he would man down, so
yeah,
he can get the Showtime fight. So he'll probably have Eastside Cruz.
Yeah.
The dude Tank just fought Hector Garcia.
Yeah.
Probably Raleigh Romero.
Yeah.
Guys like that.
And I ain't gonna be lie, the skill of Frank, he running through all them guys.
He running through them.
Yeah, just on the skill alone. Like, you know. And one thing I can say, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to Bud Trainer. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Bomac not a hater. Bomac, I fuck with you because you not a hater. Bomac said, man, no, Frank Martin is nice. You feel what I'm saying? For real. He was like straight up.
Tough motherfucker.
He was like, he a tough motherfucker. And he straight said, like, and come on, look at his trainer he got up over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, man, that's a baby. He a baby Spence. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he didn't. Bomac, I shout out you, Bomac, because instead of playing that politic game, talking about this, that, and the third, you gave it up and say, man, nah, that boy a dog. That boy nasty. And he that's what he said. And he didn't even overtalk. He say, we just gonna have to make sure we extra prepare Keyshawn for this shit. And what he mean, we gonna try to give you that experience for this. And this gonna be a different type of camp because this ain't nobody you about to just go in there and body shot. Nah, nigga, this gonna be a fight.
It's gonna be a
you
war.
ain't smoking. This ain't no smoking fight. This is the winner. The best is gonna win. This ain't no smoking fight. Just like Bud versus Spence, ain't gonna be no smoking fight. Somebody just gonna pull it out. You feel what I'm saying? And get the better of the mistake that somebody making in the later rounds. And that'll baby look like a baby fight of that to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they taking on they big homie personality.
Exactly.
You feel me? Keyshawn taking on Bud, and he taking on Spence.
And the person you around, that's the person you gonna represent, and you gonna idolize, and you gonna basically, like, you know, show an image of him. Like, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, Keyshawn, you right. I don't think nothing's too early for you. I don't think even if you get a title chance against Devin, it's too early for you because you lighthead of your years and experiencing your skill. You know what I'm saying? So that it just basically about you finding your time.
And I was arguing with some guy on the internet. He like, well, yeah, well, you know, it's the same thing with Mikey Garcia trying to Spence. I'm like, no, it's not.
Right.
Mikey Garcia went up 2 weight classes.
Right. He sure did.
They in the same weight class.
Exactly.
So it's not like he calling out somebody. He calling out a guy in his weight class.
Right.
So
exactly. And that's what he's supposed to do. And if I'm trying to catapult myself up there, I got to put myself in position to fight people where people gonna got to give me my credit. Right. If you beat him, it's like now they already looking, but people now they looking like, oh, okay.
Mikey Garcia called out a 147-pound guy,
right?
And he was at 135, and Spence is a big 147. Down there 154.
Man, that nigga really.
He called this guy out and got your
at the max, really a 160 pound.
Come on, bro.
If you really look at Spence, that nigga big, bro. That's a big boy. Yeah, that's a totally different situation. Oh yeah, so. What was the comment you was hollering about yesterday? Who was talking? Which situation you was talking about? That's what you talking about earlier.
What's that?
On Instagram?
Some guy was saying that he was what he saying? He was saying basically like, Tank. He was saying that Keyshawn calling these guys out and some shit and something about Tank. And I'm like, how you gonna get mad at Keyshawn calling guys out? He was saying that Keyshawn ain't fought Loma, Devin, or Shakur. Right. But Tank's the man. I said, how will Tank the man? He ain't fought them guys neither.
Right. And Keyshawn is a bigger name than anybody you fought, Tank.
Hell yeah.
Just off his fact alone, being connected to the people he connected to, and the show that he putting on, and how he's a high prospect in a boxing game. Cause none of them dudes is on know a household name or nothing.
No, when Tank fought them guys, it's like
I thought it was at 3:30.
It's 2:47.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Yeah. So when what was I saying? Oh no, when Tank when he fought the guys Eastside Cruz and and Hector Garcia. Nobody knew who them guys was.
Yeah,
nobody
exactly.
Nobody knew who they was.
They didn't.
You didn't know who they was until.
Or you can just go. You could just go right outside the door. Cause the Wi-Fi pick up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody know who them guys was until Tank fought them. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it wasn't like,
right.
You know who these guys was. So you can't say Keyshawn ain't fought nobody. Shit, Tank ain't really fought nobody. If we gonna be technical about it, like, and the only reason he fighting Ryan Garcia because it's a payday involved.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, come on, like, let's be real. Like, that's the only reason that he fighting Ryan, and the only reason why you know about Ryan is because Ryan is very marketable. You get what I mean? And Tank not taking that fight because of no boxing. It's because of his marketability, and he know that this the first person he ever got that Be Real has more fans than him. To be real, and you got all the boxing fans because of your knockouts, and he got all the fans because of his presence. Right. So for the money wise, I get why you taking that, but don't act like nobody knew who Hector Garcia was until he beat Primetime. And niggas still really didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? For real. And come on, nobody knew who none of these other guys was, man. You highlighted them by knocking them out. Let's be real. Like, your knockout, you got the knockout of the year.
Shakur ain't got no following it.
Yeah.
Haney ain't got no following. You didn't fall less.
Yeah, exactly. And Shakur sell out his hometown every time he go there. Mm-hmm. He just did it the other night. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all got to stop this. That's what we're gonna name the episode after we knock out all this shit. Does belts really matter? Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real. But like I say, so we gotta stop all that capping. It's
just like a motherfucker say, oh man, if I was rich, I wouldn't do this and I do that. And then they get rich and they do it.
Man, exactly. They said. I done seen niggas do it too many times. I done seen a nigga when they broke talk about, man, niggas spend up all their money buying jewelry and chains and all this shit like that. And nigga got a PVP and that nigga turned to Puffy. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
Same thing with the belts.
That really
like,
who
don't
you
have
was.
Them, all the belts that shit don't mean nothing. Then when you got them, now all the belts mean everything. So it's like
exactly.
You got to keep that same energy all the way through. You feel me? So,
that's exactly the truth.
Keyshawn, if you feel you ready, then you ready, man.
And nobody. And like I said,
this ain't the old days.
It sure ain't the old days. And then, like I said, you had the perfect example. Like, nigga, Tank ain't fought Damon Haney. Shakur Aloma. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So how the hell you gonna say Keyshawn, nigga? Keyshawn fought about as noticeable names as motherfucking as Tank is fault. Like, you get what I'm saying? For real though. Nobody fought no household names over there. So what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. The only reason
you fighting Ryan because of the following and the money.
Exactly.
You gotta keep that money. Same thing why Spence wanted to fight Thurman and Thurman wanted to fight Spence.
Exactly.
It's a money fight.
It is a money. It's definitely a money fight. So you know what it is. Like I say, man, they gotta stop that. Like, nobody got the right to say that. Like, Tank them been fighting all the Hall of Famers and shit like that. Like, for real though, nigga, the most noticeable name you fought, everybody fought that nigga, Gamboa.
At least Haney and Shakur going down the gauntlet. You
exactly, they are. They taking on challenges whoever they can, going wherever they got to get the smoke. And since you don't want to fight nobody, you really forcing the trajectory of them fighting early, nigga. So you need to fight one of them because I won't see that at 140. To be real.
As much as Teofimo talking how crazy he is, he trying to fight the smoke.
No, he do though. I ain't gonna lie. He be talking crazy, but that nigga gonna fight.
He calling the smoke out. He not calling no C+ guys out.
Nah, he sure ain't doing that shit.
The big dogs out. You feel me? So I can respect it when you doing that, man.
Nah, that's facts. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So he's definitely doing that. He's definitely calling out the people that he need to call out. Like, you know, so yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Don't knock it off with that. That's a bullshit ass statement that dude said to say, who is he? Nigga, he really washed himself in there. Javante ain't fought them niggas.
Yeah, come on,
it was over with as soon as you said that.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you're not making no sense.
For real though. You know, you ain't making no sense. That's just one of them stands. You feel what I'm saying? For real though.
I got time. We can do this all day.
Yeah, exactly. For real. Let's go. Especially you talk about some shit that make logical sense, bro.
So the next fight after the Keyshawn Davis win was Big Baby Jared Anderson versus George Arias. Big Baby, bro.
Man, like I say, man, a different type of heavyweight, bro. Once again, that nigga jogs. He runs.
He works out. Like, he's not.
He works out. You feel what I'm saying?
He's not just eating pastrami sandwiches.
And coming looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
He really out there fucking.
Nah, man. That man. That nigga got bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got bombs. Athletic,
but
big,
he got,
strong.
He got control bombs.
And he got control bombs.
It's not just coming in there swinging crazy.
He ain't looking tired. He ain't running his stamina out.
He getting more patient, picking his spot, going
bro.
to the body.
That's why I say, man, when that boy gets to his peak, it's
he like what, 22, 23?
23 years old. Like, so when that boy get to his peak, is nothing. Ain't no ceiling for that situation.
Nah.
And once he get out there and y'all got to give him them fights, who want it?
That's why once Fury figure out what he gonna do, keep fighting. Once he go for good, Top Rank gonna push you to the forefront.
Nah, they sure live. They just getting it out. They just trying to get their last marathon. You know what I'm saying? Run on Fury. You feel what I'm saying? That's it, bro. That victory lap out that boy.
Drip about that boy. Whatever you can get up out of it.
For real. Hey man, come on, man. Squeeze that orange juice. You feel what I'm saying? The last drop of that lemonade and get him up out of there.
All they can get about that boy.
That's facts. That is. Come on, man.
Nah, big baby, you looked excellent. Man. Like once again, you feel me,
man. Like, Nothing but like I say, man, nothing but high hopes for that situation. Like I say, man, to me, man, boxing right now look like the 96 NBA draft. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real though. Nothing but look like Hall of Famers in that situation. Facts, you feel what I'm saying? Facts, somebody gonna remain king, but everybody all going to the Hall of Fame. You get what I'm saying? For real. That's one thing. Like, you feel me? Like, come on, man. 1996 and LeBron in them draft year. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real though.
Hey,
somebody like Kobe stood out to be the man of that time but they still had Ray Allen. They still had Allen Iverson. They had Stephon Marbury. Nigga, they had Steve Nash too. Yep. Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They had nothing but Hall of Famers. Like I said, LeBron, come on, man. You had D Wade, Carmelo, Bosh, you feel what I'm saying? For real though. LeBron wound up being it, but guess what? All them niggas in the Hall of Fame and they all going down in the books, bro.
And then it's crazy because they had studs that wasn't even gonna make it to the Hall of Fame that was studs. Like Brandon Roy, Steve Francis.
Yes, exactly.
Like a fucking studs,
they did, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm saying? For real though. Like, you know, to me, Steve Francis,
Baron Davis.
Steve Francis was always the definition of what made me realize when a coach come. What coach you play under really would show your talent, decrease your game. Because when Steve Francis was allowed to play freely, that nigga was the #1 All-Star draft pick every year. I don't care what you saying, nigga. No nigga had. It was Yao Ming and Steve Francis with the most votes, nigga. Go look it up. You feel what I'm saying?
He was Ja Morant, like before Ja Morant, but like mixed with like Westbrook and Baron Davis. And
boy, I still go watch them.
I
still go watch them highlights of that nigga freaking the hezzy and niggas hitting niggas off, bro. For real. And then they got that coach, was it Rudy Tom Johnson, just came in and tried to turn them to a point guard, like a run up point. But the thing about it is, nigga, if he would have just got drafted 5 years earlier, nigga, how the NBA became all them Westbrooks and they just let the point guard go, he would have been the most dominant point guard damn near ever, because that was built for his style. It was like this one coach said, we just gonna let you play like you play in the ruckus. This out there, and this nigga's to turn you to fucking Jason Kidd, nigga, that ain't who you is. And it's crazy. You went for the #1 All-Star with the 2 years, went out the league because he really killed your love for the game and just killed your game.
And it's like now they embrace them type of players.
Yeah, exactly.
Trae Young's like,
exactly.
They was outcasted back then.
They sure was,
like,
bro.
That was like,
man, that's fact.
You running your own. You Willie Beeman on the basketball court doing your own thing. Like, they wasn't fucking with it.
Hell no, they wasn't fucking with it. So you right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This era of fucking boxers that's not even under, they not even, most of them ain't even 25 yet. Bruh. Boxing, if they stop playing these games, boxing can take the shit back, because you're gonna have so many prime fighters that's gonna get all their own fans, that's gonna be selling out arenas everywhere, to where if y'all play the game right, bro, boxing can really become the forefront again.
Because the Canelos and the Crawfords and the Spences and the Furies, they in their 30s. They getting up in age.
And think about it, nigga. See how we was able to name them that fast? Nigga, we can't name all these young niggas that fast. We'll be naming 20 people. So it ain't gonna even be no face of boxing. It's just gonna be, this dude got his fans, this person got his fans, and it's really gonna be selling arenas out if they do the business right everywhere, because ain't nobody really outranking each other.
It's too much challenge. Like the NBA back when Jordan played, it'd be 7-8 good teams.
Right, exactly.
He beating on Craig Elo and all these fucking.
Man, look, bro.
Now
we had a whole argument about this on on a fucking sports podcast, Big and Skip podcast, because I always tell people like, bro, who the fuck was guarding Michael Jordan, bro? I don't take nothing away from the skill, but I say, bro, you know who was guarding Kobe Bryant? You know who guarded LeBron James?
His biggest rival was Clyde Drexler.
Come on, man. And to be real, Clyde Drexler wouldn't even start over none of them niggas.
He couldn't even, like, it's like, you got John Starks.
Come on, man.
Fucking Damian Wilkins.
Come on, man.
Craig Elo, Mookie Blaylock.
Nigga, come on, man.
These is the
He
guys
did the same move to the same nigga 2 years in a row. What was his name? Brian, what was the nigga who played for Utah?
Oh, Brian Russell.
Brian, come on, man.
Come on, bro. So it's
Brian Russell. Nigga, that nigga wouldn't even be on the bench in this
exactly
league now, bro.
So it just showed you how damn the talent. Like, how now you a point guard every night. You got Damian Lillard. You got Kyrie Irving. You got John Morant. You got every night. You got 30 point guards.
Man, for real.
It's no night off. Even going against the Pistons or the Raptors.
Man, nobody. No even the bum teams got a killer on their team, boy.
And it's more studs coming in. So
Hell
like, boxing, it's just gonna be. Everybody gonna have a stud, like you said.
Exactly.
Like, it's just gonna be who your favorite fighter is.
Now Top Rank got a monopoly, got all of them, but them niggas gonna be set out arenas every weekend if they want to. If Top Rank want to make a fight, for 12 months straight. Big fights of all these young studs, they can make a 12-month run.
I started going through a list of prospects of each from Top Rank, PBC, The Zone. Got a Top Rank list like this. PBC, I got like a couple The Zone, that shit thin.
Nigga, they got 2 people. You know what I'm saying? For real. They ain't got nobody over there, man. Bob was like, man, let me take my last hoorah and let's see what I can get and roll them dice. Boy, you threw a net out there and caught nothing but fucking shark minnows. You know what I'm saying? You caught for real though. You caught the big big tunas. That's them $2,000 tunas. You got 12 of them things, man. You got it, man. That was a cold catch, Bob. I give it up, man. God damn, you feel what I'm saying?
Studs,
man, he got studs in there. So you right though, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, boxing, if they can do this business right, bro, they can really come back in the forefront, bro, because like I said, it was like, okay, Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, Zab Judah, you get what I'm saying? Cotto, you feel what I'm saying? Sugar Shane, but they were Oscar De La Hoya. After that, you really got some fighters. They good, they got their, but nigga, if I start naming right now, nigga, boy, we It's right. Man, you feel what I'm saying?
My hands, your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
And run out of hands.
And the thing about it is, we still don't. Only time gonna tell who is the best.
Facts.
We could say Shakur is the best. You get what I'm saying right now, but Abdullah Mason just popped up. You get what I'm saying? For real though. You get what I mean? Just when when I'm crowning Shakur the best looking fighter I've seen. Man, I see this little boy.
And he had lightweight.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? For real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he had lightweight.
Come on, bro. And then when I'm thinking this, then Keyshawn pop up. And then, nigga, I'm looking at Earl, then baby Frank Martin come up. And then I'm looking like, here go Shoo over here. And then I'm looking like, goddamn, then I'm thinking Devin Peak, then that nigga keep getting better. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, come on, bro. Boy, they got, like I said, Kid Austin, you feel what I'm saying? For real.
That far.
Man, old boy who, that dog that was up there, that young nigga who got Hudges, huge, Howard, remember the one that was fighting the fight weekend before? That nigga got in there just for throwing them bombs.
Oh, Dante, you talking about Dante. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And on your boy, Jahai Tucker.
That's what I'm talking about. Jahai Tucker. Man, I'm like, bro, I didn't even know about him. Man, I'm like, God damn, bro. Studs, every week you finding somebody, like I said, Rashidi Ellis, like, you know what I'm saying? They cheated him. He got caught with that slip up, but come on, bro. It's not over for him. That boy's coming back, and he's not out of contention. You get what I'm saying? Young studs, bro. In every division, like you say, bro, in every division. Like I said, at every weight class, but 135 is Highlander. Nigga, I wouldn't even want to be in there, nigga. You're going to be defending your belt every 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Against, not Rudy Poos. Nigga, you're going to be defending your belt against Hall of Famers.
That's why whoever can get down to 130.
Yeah. Right.
They gonna have a field.
They gonna have a field. Open. You have and that's who around 130. That's what they said. Keyshawn go down to 130.
Get him down to 130.
He can get the belt right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can get the belt right now. He go down to 130. You right about that. But like I say, think about this, man. Whoever is the champion at 135 when the dust clears is going to be the greatest fighter of all time. They're going to even pass Floyd because you got to think, bro. Floyd fought the Hall of Famers, but he fought a lot of people that wasn't. Too bad that, you know, Sugar Shane was going out and De La Hoya was going out. Cotto, that wasn't the real Cotto. Let's be real. When that nigga got hit with them cement gloves, he was not the same Miguel Cotto. Now, I don't take nothing away from Floyd. Floyd excelled when he fought everybody. You get what I'm saying? But whoever got the belt at 135, just imagine. Whoever, just say Devin or Shakur got it, right? One of them beat each other. Then they got to go against Gervonta. Then they got to be Fink. Then one of them gonna have to fight Keyshawn eventually. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Mm-hmm. And then Abdullah Mason. Come on, bro. You defended. You fought off all these Hall of Famers in their prime, nigga. And you beat all these niggas, and you took an O. And you didn't take an O out of that. To be real, I don't think none of these fighters gonna be able to go out without an O. They all gonna have one loss because. Fight makes styles, and there's too many Hall of Famers for somebody to be able to figure out everybody out like that. And then the more you fight, the more people watching you. And then they building up. Like, I see what he did wrong, so I'm gonna work on this. So it's just gonna be somebody night. It's just too many. It's stabled up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't been excited about boxing like this in so long, bro. It's ridiculous, bro.
Just the fighters and the fights that can be made. It's got me excited. So with Big Baby, probably. His opponents, probably Herkovich will be a good fight. You feel me? That'd be a decent fight. Joe Joyce, a good fight. Or he can start getting like the Dylan Whites, like the gatekeepers with a decent little name on it, like a Dylan White or Hellenius. It's a gang of fighters out there that'll give him a decent name that he should be able to give him some competition. You feel me? So it's a gang of fighters out there. I know Tyrann got a few. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
But I ain't gonna lie. That's what I say, man. So it's really stacked up. You know, so we got on the Big Baby. He did that. You know, got it with we was basically saying he wasn't going past that. The guy was to make it past the fourth round. You know what I'm saying? For real, he went out in the third, I think. Yeah, that nigga was dazed and confused.
Yeah, he was
over. You know what I'm saying? He was looking like, he didn't, he couldn't even. Yeah, he didn't know where he was.
The bomb started wearing.
Yeah, the bomb started wearing down. And they was saying,
that shit's heavy.
We got to stop this. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So they got him out there, and then we get on to my boy Shakur Stevenson, man. Hey man, that's crazy because, like I say, we differ. We differ in Errol and Bud. We differ in Frank and Keyshawn. But we both the same on this nigga right here. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So that's definitely the truth.
Yeah, man. So that's
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't got these guys behind me for just to have them behind me. You feel me? So.
Facts. My picture they don't mean the same. You know what I'm saying? For real. I would have put my favorites, but this shit too funny every time I see this shit. Even looking at it now, you feel what I'm saying? For real. For reasons I'm just gonna keep we know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So there's definitely like on to Shakur, man. He did it once again. Jersey sold it out. Came back home, showed the kids that the kid from Jersey can do it. And like I said, old boy was talking about, he don't got no power. He was thinking against a knockout artist, and he stopped the knockout artist.
Yoshino, a master, 16-0 with 12 knockouts.
A master class once again from the first round.
Too easy, the way his defense is, man. It's like it's Mayweather-esque, like literally, like he doesn't get hit, he doesn't get touched, man.
And that's what then this one boxing dude, he was like a known trainer. I can't remember what he was on. He's a trainer, so I guess he dealt with like a lot of people and stuff like that. So he was saying the Gervonta Davis situation. He was saying, I think Gervonta could get Devin, kept her slipping. You feel me? But he was like, I don't think Gervonta could touch Shakur Stevenson at all. Like, really, he's not going to even be able to land nothing in
the air.
And he just going to just put on the show that night. Like, you know, so yeah, you swing in the air when you swing at that boy.
And the one thing with Shakur, he got defense, but he don't clinch.
Nah, he don't clinch.
You feel like other fighters clinch and got a hold, and that man don't clinch.
Hell nah. He gonna dodge you, and then he gonna hit you with something stiff.
Pop.
And he's standing. And I ain't gonna lie, he looked stronger at 135 than he looked at 130 when I'm looking at it.
I think he was having that trouble making that weight.
Making that weight. He did look kind of, he was out of it.
He looked stronger.
For real. So he looked stronger, and like man strength is coming in. You feel me? And he's sitting on the punches. I knew the knockout was coming because he just kept tagging them. They were gonna TKO it. Pop, bam.
Yeah, the referee kind of like spoiled this moment.
It was because he basically like, man, this punishment can cause hemorrhaging, and that's what y'all don't understand. 12 rounds is worse to go than to get knocked out, because if you go 12 rounds, that's the stuff that fuck people up for the long run. That's why Evander Holyfield and all them niggas, because bro, they was fighting them long ass 12 rounds and beating the hell out of each other for that long. That caused, if you just get knocked out in the first, second round, my nigga, you cool. It's over
12 rounds of a beating, man.
12 rounds of a beating is another thing, and that's what I say.
Years off your life.
And like I say, from a knockout, you get up and you be like, all right, man, I got knocked out, man. He called me slipping. I'm back out there. But when somebody humiliates you, you get what I'm saying? For real though, and make you just look bad inside the ring to where you just could not get it together. It fucks with your mental. This dude is questioning himself, his whole existence in boxing right now, because he's like, man, not only did I couldn't touch him, and I'm the puncher, he tapped me up and then he TKO'd me. Mm-hmm. So now you got to sit back and be like, oh damn, this is humiliating, because he made me look bad. He made me look like a C-class fighter. Right. And that's what Shakur has been doing. Yeah. That's the difference between him and everybody else.
He looked so good and so dominant.
He ain't never losing no round.
Never.
Yeah. So that's why I see why the high regards is on this man, because you can't beat what you can't hit, man.
So slick, and then it's just that. Yeah, that's just Floyd-esque, man.
Man, it is though. It definitely
from a southpaw perspective, because Floyd was a orthodox, a right-hander. Exactly. He's a southpaw, so it's the opposite, but it's the same shit. It's just the opposite.
Yeah. For real, so that's why I'm like, man, Shakur, like I say, man, I'm just waiting for somebody to give you the chance to get yourself a belt, bro.
Man, he gonna be. They ordered the fight for the winner out of him and Haney. So
okay, hell yeah. And like I say, man, and I'm gonna say this once again. There is a fight before Bud, before Spence, and right after Gervonta Davis fight. It is Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. Belts still do mean something. That's the name of the episode, man. Belts still do mean something. Lenny Ellaby, I get you a businessman, but cut the cap out, bro. Belts mean something. All these boys want belts. Everybody want to be known as the champion. Back in the day, that's what made you, athletes had money, but Mike Tyson was known because he was the champ. To be called the champ is something. You get what I'm saying? For real, use the champ. Like
calling a nigga champ with no belts.
They tell you for real though. They call a nigga champ with no belt. So it's like, come on, man. Do not take away the greatness of this boy having a full belt, winning 4 belts in the era, and him going on another title defense with his 4 belts against another Hall of Fame fighter. This, like I said, yes, that is the most. That's the biggest fight for us ticket sales, but this is the most important fight in boxing.
Facts.
In the weight class. Let's keep that real.
Facts.
Big, important. This is important, because this right here, nobody gonna remember you and Ryan sold out this shit for no goddamn belts 20 years from now, because you're gonna sell out another arena because you tank. But they are gonna remember in the history books of boxing, Devin either lost or Devin, once again, title defense is 4 belts.
Thanks.
Against a Hall of Fame fighter that is in the top, could possibly be in the top 10 of all times when you want to speak for what it goes around. So come on now, let's not take away importance from big. You feel what I'm saying? Belts still do mean something, because he guarantee if you act tank before he start getting the money, what he wanted to be as a kid.
Champ.
The champion. Undisputed. Right. Where every boxer want to be is undisputed. Guarantee you can get a clip of Steve Shakur, everybody, Gervonta, everybody talking about asking what they wanted to be. A champion. They wanted the money and the riches, but them niggas is warriors and they in at a box. So belts mean something. Then they ought to be, that's some old clown shit, bro. Like, do not kill, like, for real, because if you do that, you're going to turn boxing into a real spectator sport. They already be on it for the judging. So are you really just trying to turn this to some Jake Paul type of shit? Any nigga with a following can now be a professional and come into boxing and get knocked out by Gervonta Davis, and this dude is a wrestler. You get what I'm saying? For real.
You see Showtime, he running them fights.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, bro. Cause, bro, they don't care about that. You gotta remember, only boxers care about boxing. Boxing was started by businessmen and rigged businessmen. So let's be real. They never cared about boxing. They only cared about the money. So anything that can bring the money into them, they would turn boxing into a real clown sport. And don't you help them turn into that shit.
Not to cut you off, but like you said, they about the money, and that's a fact because they're the only entity with no women fighter.
Right. Exactly.
They don't have none.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not one woman fighter. They're all on the Zone.
Yeah.
Or Matchroom or Top Rank.
Yeah, that name.
PBC don't got one woman fighter.
Man, that's crazy, man. For real though. And look, and this how you know it became about money, because even if you think about it, Floyd last win, no disrespect to Floyd for the 15-0, was against a UFC fighter. That was really the beginning of the prize fighting situation. Where they let you know with other sport they would never let a football player have one game in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Or LeBron James go play one game in the NFL championship, because that's the championship. You know what I'm saying? If you fight Floyd, nigga, you fight for all the marbles, whether for a belt or not, nigga. That is for bragging rights. You just deterred this man whole 50-0 record. So that let me. And when I think about that, I'm like, damn, that was the beginning of this. And I'm like, now that it's like, nigga, Leonard Ellerbe like, yeah, nobody cares about belts. We got the knockout. We got the person who knocked everybody out. And Ryan got 8 million YouTube, 8 million Instagram subscribers. What the fuck they got to do with anything? Nothing. So the belts do matter. The belts do matter because guaranteed, like you said, if Gervonta Davis had them, would it be the narrative?
Screaming, oh man, the belts is everything, man. Y'all ain't got what I got. Champ, undisputed.
Yeah, for real. And I got the money. Yeah, but he goes to the belt first, you feel what I'm saying? For real though. So, oh yeah, man. Off a side note, what was up with Charlo, man? What was up with you?
Man, they said that clip was old, bro. Coke boy Charlo. Them dudes is funny, man, bro. Them dudes is wild, bro. They do more talking than fighting. When I got that clip, Charlo be fighting.
I was rolling, bro.
Bro, I seen that shit. The homie sent me. I'm like, yeah. Then I seen he apologized in the comments or some shit.
Yeah.
That's that Coke, brother.
Yeah, for real though, boy. Niggas tripping. You feel what I'm saying? I was just like that to the side note. But yeah, Leonard Ellerbe, bro, I get it, man. I understand that y'all great businessmen and y'all making money for your fighters so they don't go out the game with nothing. But still remember, this is still boxing, and this is prize boxing, bro. You get a prize with it, but bro, these are the greatest warriors in their profession. And the fact that you talking about the biggest fight in boxing is for no belt is ridiculous, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, the biggest money. Just say that. This is the biggest purse in boxing.
The biggest money grab.
This is the biggest money grab. This is the biggest. This is gonna be the biggest purse of the year. But the most important fight in boxing, when is a purse fight bigger than undisputed?
Because what they gonna do? How they gonna freeze Haney out is they gonna have this fight April 22nd.
Yeah.
It's gonna do 700, 800,000 pay-per-view. It's cool.
Yeah.
Devin Haney gonna fight Loma on May 20th or whatever. She gonna have 150,000, 200 pay-per-view. They gonna come with all, man. It's not.
Yeah.
The sales don't equate to fight. All this bullshit not to fight that, man.
Exactly. And to deter what the real meaning of boxing is. Like, you should never, because like I said, the day that I see a nigga from the WWE in a goddamn ring with a professional fighter, I'm done with boxing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nigga, I don't want to see that, bro. Just because, yeah, man, we got the #1 WWE. He got 20 million followers, and he about to box the heavyweight champion of the world for it all. And then it's like, oh, bro, this ain't even serious no more. You feel what I'm saying?
That's when it turns into the farce of the shit show.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. And that's what they, and with Leonard Ellerbe saying shit like that, that's basically what you saying. I don't give a fuck if Tank fighting a dog, this dog got 20 million followers. Put Tank in the ring with this dog, and I just Tank knock this dog, bird, knock him out. Look who we just sold out. This is the highest pay-per-view ever. See, Tank knocked the teeth out that dog mouth. You get what I'm saying, bro? Come on, bro.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right, man. And don't Leonard Ellerbe, come on, man. You know damn well if Tank had all them damn belts, y'all be selling that shit like crazy.
That be selling like a motherfucker. That be selling.
Come see the undisputed knockout king of the world, 4-belt era, youngest, blah blah blah, biggest purse. Come on, bro. Everybody, come on, Tank. You gonna have a whole bunch of money in the bank, but no hardware on your wall, baby. You know what I'm saying? For real. And when you become an old man, nigga, guess what? Your legacy you gonna make the dough. But what are you gonna be known by in the Hall of Fame of your peers?
Shit to show for it.
And they gonna be all talking shit about you. Man, this nigga ain't got nothing. You Charles Barkley. Nigga, highlights, but no rings. You feel me? You see what Kevin Durant did? That nigga won't stop going on Super T's to get them rings up. He refused to be Charles Barkley.
He not playing by the rules.
Hell nah. That nigga refused to be Charles Barkley. That nigga say, you're not gonna, hell nah, I'm getting as many rings as I can, nigga. For real, this means something. So, yeah, Gervonta Davis, you gonna have all the fucking Bentleys and the gold chains and all the Gucci glasses and all that shit, bro. But when you become an old man and the reason why you did this shit for, you gonna be like, damn.
That's a fact.
Nigga, where's my belts? You feel what I'm saying? When they talk about all this, they gonna say, yeah, here go Devin Haney, undisputed. Here go Shakur Stevenson, undefeated. Here go Keyshawn Davis, held this down at it. Here go.
I think that's why Tank was trying to break out of that, dealing with them people, man. He handcuffed. You feel me?
Yeah,
I don't think Tank.
I don't think he don't want to fight the people.
Nah.
I just think they got control of him, and they really, because they got so more invested in a knockout, and a loss for them fucks their paper up.
And they not trying to have that happen. You
Hell
feel me?
nah.
He been getting so much of it. He brings in a lot of it.
Yeah, he do.
You not trying to They not trying to fuck that up.
Nah,
bro.
they definitely ain't trying to fuck that up. So that's what I mean. So Leonard Ellerbe, man, look, that's the name of this episode, man. Man, belts does matter. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Right. For real, though. Especially for them things. Especially undisputed. It ain't no email champion. You feel what I'm saying? For real. And let's go cut Gervonta. He ain't nothing but the email champion. You know what I'm saying? And then now he ain't the email champion. Nigga, why you don't keep that same energy? Because why you try to play his belt, but now you don't even talk about that belt? Because you know what that mean. I know that. I know, like I say, every time niggas see that nigga with them straps on him like that, you and Gervonta by yourself, you want them things. Shakur telling you he want them things because he know what it mean. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. Frank want them things. Keyshawn already want them things already. Just getting into it. Every boxer want them things. Niggas can taste them. Hell yeah, but you just talking about the money, man. Y'all all millionaires. So what the hell? So what does that mean? If y'all all rich now, then why not fight? You get what I'm saying? Right. For real though, nigga. Yeah, you gonna get richer. I get it, but nigga, you already rich. Your family already out the situation. You ain't boxing for that shit no more. You just boxing for money now. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
Niggas be living them fucking lives and they can't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't stop doing it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for real. So like I say, man. Definitely, man. Come on. Belts mean something, Leonard Ellerbe. Stop pushing that narrative. You feel what I'm saying? And give Devin Haney his credit, whether he gonna have it for a long time or a little while. He broke history. He in the history books for that.
Facts.
Regardless.
That ain't gonna never change.
It ain't gonna never change. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
He locked into that.
He already a Hall of Famer.
Facts.
Just on the fact of that. You feel what I'm saying? For real. At the age he at.
Facts.
That's crazy. If he retired now, he's going in the Hall of Fame because he's a full belt undisputed champion
in this era. Ain't too many, and that's why I want Spence to fight Crawford because it hasn't been a undisputed at 147 ever. Ever. Yeah, and look at that, man. Look at me. So and you come on, man. You think them dudes worrying about nigga? They both want that. Hell yeah. Because they gonna hang. That's the shit they gonna hang over each other's head. Whoever win this fight. It's gonna be the nigga poking. Come on, you already know. Every interview, even when they old, when they go on Mike Tyson shit. Yeah, man, I remember for real in 2023. Shit, man, I beat your ass, nigga. I got the all belt. I mean, I'm the man, nigga. You know what it was. That's for real, bro. That fight is talked about right. Cause you got Bud fans and you got Spence fans.
That's facts.
That shit like Biggie and Tupac. Like, they gonna argue.
And thing about it is, boxing is subjective. Like I just said, it's very rare that most boxing fans be having the same favorite fighters. As you can see, I'm going for Errol.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm going for
Keyshawn.
You're going to get Earl, Keyshawn, and Plaster, Devin Haney.
Yeah, exactly. For real, though. And Plaster in a minute. But one thing we do stand on the same is Shakur Stevenson. And that's when you know it's something special when art is subjective. Yeah. But the truth is for real. You get what I'm saying? For real, though. I like Errol style. He like Bud style. I like Frank style. But everybody see, from the commentators to the niggas who watching sports to the average fan, you see this nigga right here is some other shit. Nigga, you can't even, what you really gonna say? You feel what I'm saying? For real though, what you really gonna say? It's basically, he's so good that motherfuckers is already saying he got the chance to be the greatest fighter at all times. And these are boxers, older niggas. The only nigga that won't say it is Floyd, because he's Floyd. You feel me? That's his only thing. If you really know, that's the one thing when you push money more than legacy, even though Floyd got the record, bro. To be real, Floyd, if you don't say you the best ever and talk about your record, nobody really cares about what you do in your life no more, because when you became Money Made Floyd and went away from Pretty Boy Floyd, you really got the hop on fans. And once you're not in the limelight no more, that's why he keep naming himself the face of boxing, because nigga, nobody talks about you no more. Because niggas would talk about Muhammad Ali forever. And see, that's the difference, what they were saying, the difference between him and Muhammad Ali. Nigga, people don't talk about Floyd. Like, what I mean, you say he the man, he the one, but Muhammad Ali gets talked about forever because the shit he put in the world, the stamp he put in the world. So that's what I mean. So they already trying to give this boy the shit already. They already saying this could possibly be the greatest fighter of all times on the wall right here. And it ain't no fake eye test. Nigga, if from a casual fan to a boxing fan, and like I said, for real, like, think about this. The majority of the time, shit, it's very rare, like I said, unless it's just a cop fight, that me and you choose the same fighter in the get down. Like I said, I was kind of going for Caleb Plant. You feel what I'm saying? But I know Benavidez will win. You feel what I'm saying? But we both agree on this, so this got to tell you something, bro. It's not the style. It's just, ain't no style to that. It just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's just like a Dula Mason. We both agree on that. Ain't no style on that. Some shit, it ain't got to do with the style.
You was blessed with that.
Man. Yeah, you just see some shit. Some people just hit different for them, man.
Facts.
And for them two dudes right there, just hit different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, to be real, Roy Jones, that's my favorite fighter of all times. You get what I'm saying? That's mine.
And before I was a Floyd fan, I was a Roy Jones. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He was the fucking man,
bro. Like, he did it all. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Now, he showed everybody how to market themselves, to where Floyd took that shit from there and said, ooh, I gotta get me a niche. And bam, and then everybody else watched the Floyd formula, and now these people getting paid.
Because Roy, he knew how to market it, but he didn't know the business side.
Nah, he didn't know the business side of it.
He's supposed to have money like Mayweather.
He's supposed to have money like Mayweather. Come on, bro.
He shouldn't be having to fight these fights.
That nigga was a rapper. That nigga was a basketball player. That nigga was the boxer. That nigga had shoes. That nigga had Jordan commercials.
You see he had a fight last week?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
You seen the fight?
And they said he got robbed for it. That's
I heard.
I'm gonna go check out the highlights.
On the Porter, what he was talking about, he said he got robbed. I'm just like, that's the difference. He's fighting these fights not for
not like Floyd,
not for legacy. Floyd just fighting just to do it and for the check.
The check, because he
don't need it.
He don't need it. Hell, he's
just doing it because
keeping in shape and adding up more to his purse. You feel what I'm saying?
You fighting fighters because you trying to get a check.
Yeah, because that mortgage due. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't invest that money good. You feel me?
And to think that, for him to be how he was, like, he was like,
man, come on.
He was so excited.
Bro,
he was like,
man, like I said, bro, it was no blemish. Like I said, bro, Roy Jones was really, I keep telling people, he was the first 50-0 fighter. He was the first person to get 50. The only why he had won was because of that disqualification. Yeah. And everybody know that nigga won that fight. We know what it is. The record may say that, but it all goes down to when you see a judge say something, but all the fans know who won the fight. Right. We know what happened, and that nigga Griffin got his ass knocked out in the second round.
Come on.
He beat the dog shit out that nigga. So we already know. But yeah, that's why I say, man, Roy wasn't good. And now I understand. You just made me think of something. I was thinking maybe Roy didn't want to give up boxing because the nigga just don't want to give it up. Maybe the nigga had to keep boxing past his prime because the nigga he didn't invest that money good. You feel what I'm saying? And now that make more sense to me. Now that I see him fight now.
He wasn't getting paid how Floyd was. And he was entertaining. Floyd wasn't entertaining. Right, Floyd was just good.
Good, exactly.
He was entertaining.
Come on, boy.
He was winning in dominant fashion.
Roy be doing like this.
Making it look good. Like,
and dodging the punch. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
But he didn't have that business acumen like that. So where he didn't capitalize. So that's what I'm saying now. Like you said now.
Now it makes sense though.
Floyd got the money.
I was wondering because that's the difference. Floyd, Bernard Hopkins was just tested his age. Seeing how long he could take it because that nigga good with his money. You could tell. You tell that nigga don't speak that crap shit.
He ain't smoking, he ain't drinking.
Yeah, nigga, exactly. Come on, man. That nigga spent most of his life in jail, so he was making 10 cents a day. So you know that nigga could make some millions stretch.
He value money.
He value money. So he was boxing to see how long he can test how time. You feel what I'm saying? Roy, now that I think about it, bro, damn, Roy
chasing that bag.
Damn, bro, you still chasing that bag, Roy? That's cold.
That's
game,
why
bro.
he got knocked out them couple times. Yeah, chasing the bag.
Chasing the bag. You feel me? That is because
it wasn't like it was legacy fights. He got knocked out by Andre Ward or something like that.
Roy Jones. If you would have stopped when you beat Tua, you feel what I'm saying? For real though, you know what I'm saying? Bro, what could anybody say, bro? You was more entertaining than Floyd, more likable than Floyd. Nigga, you would be the man that everybody talking about. It's just when you went over your peak and you were going for that. And one thing about it, you can lose, but you can't get knocked out like that.
It's just like he was in the era before the max contracts. Like,
exactly.
Like he was as soon as he retired, the max contract came out.
Where you watch that fight at when Tarver knocked Roy out like that, man?
I watched it with my dad.
Yeah.
Literally.
Nigga, that was just like...
And we watched Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
I remember him standing over Roy doing this.
Yeah, for real.
I was like...
Yeah,
I knew that wasn't Roy.
Yeah, that wasn't Roy.
That ain't Roy.
Nah, that wasn't Roy for sure. I ain't gonna lie. The first time Roy Jones got knocked out, that was one of my, because it was one of my favorite fighters, and I was so heartbroken, and I was like, damn, Roy, why did you go past the mark? And the Pacquiao knockout. Oh, yeah. That nigga was dead in the ring.
Yeah, Marquez slept that nigga. Oh my God.
And he had to do it. That's why, listen, that's the example you always say. Can't leave it up to the judges.
Hell no.
Because Marquez had beat Pacquiao every time to me. Let's be real. To me, that nigga won every time and they kept cheating that man. So that man said, nigga, fuck that, man. They ain't gonna never give me my get out.
Nigga, got the bigger name.
I gotta knock this nigga out. And that nigga said, y'all can't take that one away from me. Y'all cheating. Y'all can't cheat this. Pick this nigga up and weaken that Bernie this nigga. And you know what I'm saying? And make him win this fight with a less than this nigga sleep in the ring. And he put that nigga flat on his stomach. That nigga had
quick with a short one.
Memes, bro. Like for real though. So you can't, like I say, once again, your favorite saying, man, you can't leave it up to the judges, man.
Hell no.
Hell no. You gotta get that shit up out of there.
You'll be a damn fool.
You'll be a damn, especially this tricky ass. Remember, boxing was started in Vegas.
So that's all you gotta say.
That's all I got to say any more to that, man. Let you know what it is, man. I ain't gotta say it. You know what I mean when I say that, man. Come on, all must be the money, like Dion said, baby. You feel what I'm saying? So
say go watch Casino.
Yeah, go watch Casino. Like, you know what I mean? So like I said, next week it really ain't no matches coming up, but then like I said, it should be another Showtime episode out by the time we watch that, and
then we had that preview for
the main attraction. Oh, the matter of fact, once again, like we said today, the main attraction coming on with the dookiest undercard in the fucking world, bro.
That shit bullshit. That shit trash.
Man, trash.
But Kid Austin fight, but he fight on the preliminary. So.
Oh yeah, then that really ain't even nothing. Like, you feel me? Yeah, nigga.
2-3 p.m.
Nigga, for real though, nigga, don't go to work that day or don't do nothing with your family because you gonna miss the fight. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So like we say, man, definitely get ready, man. This has been another episode of the Punch Out Kings. Sir. I'm G Money.
Blade Brown.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey guys.